All right, welcome in, guys. Hey, Mike. Hey, Ozzy. Welcome in. Welcome in on this Thursday. Appreciate we are live here in DC. Just kidding. We are live. Trump, we're going to talk about today's topic, a couple different things before we get into it. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, having a good day. Was not live yesterday. Maribel had an accident. She's okay. And she's fine, but we had to take care of that. Those things happen. So yeah, Maribel had a little accident, and in my Jeep. So main thing, she's okay, and we had to get back together on this. And but anyhow, we're live today. We're gonna break into this, yeah. And of course, it was unfortunately Maribel's fault, and now we have a lady who's sitting back saying the words like, we're gonna sue, sue, sue. So anyhow, thank you for being here. We're dealing with that, and also, but I want to bring up the date on, yeah, Mike. So many people moving here in Las Vegas. So many uninsured motorists. People rushing. The heat is still horrendous here. And by the way, speaking of heat, the homeless people. It's just breaking my heart here in Las Vegas. So very hot. Check out my shorts. There's a guy and his wife laying there. He's a vet. Fall for this country. Hello, laughs. And it got me today. It got me. A tear in my eye. And anyhow, they lost a child and they lost our house, and then they're on the street. All right, but now back to Washington. Welcome in, everybody. In Washington, Trump has cleaned up the homeless camps there. I don't know how well you can see it there as a thumbnail. There was camps and tents everywhere. And now tonight, well, today's Thursday. He started the last couple days. I told you now. The good news is the riots aren't too out of control, and they are relocating them out of the city. French fries. Good to see you. How you doing, my friend? Oh, happy birthday, French fry. Happy birthday to you. It was Janine's 2 days ago. I believe Tuesday. My wife is Monday. We have Leo in the house. So happy birthday, French fries. And Janine, I hope you're enjoying yours still. God bless you. Anybody's birthday, anniversaries, God bless you. Nice to have you today. What I want to talk about, you're very, very welcome, French Fry. Hey, French Fries, thank you for being a great supporter. It's not unnoticed. Appreciate you and your family. Thank you so much. Good time. How are you? Good to see you. Appreciate it. Thank you. So what we have is what I'm hearing. I heard this from, I got some information back. I think I talked to Mike or someone. I got an email back from the Trump administration guys, and they're not just throwing these homeless people away, right? And they are taking them, they're moving them out of the city and relocating them. Now, there's been some minor arrests, there's been some misdemeanors and some felonies among homeless and some of these protesters, but nothing serious. But it still breaks my heart to see these guys pack it up. You see these people taking down their tents. They've been living there maybe for a year, different sides of the streets. Guys, I'm not saying they belong there, but it's sad. You get used to being there. Think about it. If we're there, homeless, and your people in the tents. Now they got to relocate. So it hits me hard, guys, and it even hit Maribel. So anyhow, they are relocating them. National Guard's helping. They're getting transportation for the homeless, and they're trying to get them moved over to some of these buildings away from Washington. Buildings, I don't know what they mean by buildings, but buildings, maybe empty buildings, try to relocate. I don't like to use words cleaning. I hope I didn't use that in my title. Relocate them into a better situation. Hello, Lemon J. So appreciate you guys being here. So they're trying to get the homeless people into a better area. Now remember, Janine, I hope you don't mind me saying this. Janine said, we do so much for we did so much, not on this administration, but the previous, for all the migrants. And we're not saying let them go, but they did so much for the migrants, and now the homeless are getting very little help. But at least they are sending them out, guys. I've gotten some confirmation. There's some homeless don't want to go, so they got to go from that area, and they know what can the administration do on that. So it does break my heart, guys, doesn't it, for you? Because I don't know if you've been watching any of this, and I was thinking about showing a video. We might. You see these people just throwing their backpacks and their little bit of clothes they have and their water they saved and their portable battery fans and their pictures of their lost. Well, anyhow, and they're gone and they leave in that area. I know they need to go, but sad, and it's both sides. It's a tough situation. But I just wanted to come on live and talk about this. Also, we're going to talk about Putin playing chess with Trump. Well, not playing chess, but they're going to be in Alaska. Most of you already know. Trump and Putin in Alaska tomorrow. To, in my opinion, I'm really optimistic. I don't have a crystal ball, but I'm hoping and praying that there will be a ceasefire, at least some kind of a ceasefire, right? Hoping that I heard that Putin's going to have he's going to have a few of his people, translators. Trump's going to he'll be there. And hopefully, Trump has spoken to Putin in person before. Hopefully on the Putin and the war in Ukraine, we can end that as soon as the weekend. Hopefully they get together tomorrow. They can get this war ended. For 3 years, many people there have lost their lives. So I'm really optimistic, guys. I really believe that this is going to happen. I really do. What do you think in the chat? We're going to be talking. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about the tomorrow meeting with Putin and Trump, those two, and I'm sure they'll have their security and all that stuff, translators. And I'm here. The meeting should go anywhere from 90 minutes to, maybe 2.5 hours. But who's more prepared in this meeting? Who is more prepared in the meeting among Donald Trump and Putin? Who's more prepared, Trump or Putin, for the meeting? Just the meeting, not prepared for wars, but the meeting. Who is more prepared for tomorrow's, I call it a sit down. Welcome in, everybody. I am Sal Capano, your host. We help out the homeless here. We're talking about two subjects tonight. One is the very important one with Putin and Trump trying to ceasefire and end a war that we should never been in. And the homeless people are now relocated far away from the city, according to Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, and his administration. Thank you. But yes, by the way, memberships at $1.99. We appreciate 100% of the proceeds will go to the homeless. And I got to tell you guys, you're going to want to be a member real soon. I'm going to be doing I got something up my sleeve. Maribel wants me to work with. We're going to be doing some more. Maribel wants this, more one-on-one interviews that we're going to do just on members. And then, of course, after the members, we'll expose it to everybody. So we're going to have first of the memberships to those first, and then maybe in 2 days later, of course, we're going to do it. So we're going to do that so we can go ahead and continue our journey on helping out. So, Mike, thank you so much for tonight to bring that up. I got a lot going on my mind, and I'm glad you did, because Maribel would have been upset. So, yes. So, thank you. It's only $1.99, guys. We appreciate if you're able to. Now, let's continue on. So, it's a complicated situation, and, you have homeless camps there. This is in D.C., and Trump has made that decision. Now, the question is this. Will Trump now enforce in Oregon, because he's talking about enforcing stronger policy in a Democrat-run cities and states and conservative. And I'm already seeing it here in Las Vegas. That's run by a Republican, Lombardo. So I'm already seeing it, boots on ground. And if I have time tomorrow, I'll do a quick live or a video to show you our governor has participated on fencing down the street that I help out the homeless. And they're pretty much went from 500 to 1,000 homeless to about 100. Most of them got into some facilities, some are other locations. Now, so he's talking about maybe enforcing that in Philadelphia, Democrat-run, and other parts of the states. And the reason behind this, if you're just coming in, he wants a cleaner state and city. He wants a safer state and city for the homeless and for family who are visiting these areas. He wants them to feel safer. Not that all homeless are bad. We'll get into that later again. But some of them are dangerous with narcotics and they get out of line and they can hurt people. So, Trump wants to not just remove them and send them to El Salvador. I'm hearing some crazy stuff, or send them to another state. What good would that be? Just to get them into a, facility. I'm hoping that Trump will turn it around with doctors. I've said this multiple times, psychiatrists, nutritionists, and get these people the help that's necessary so they can eventually get into an apartment or even better, a house or something like that. That is what Trump wants to do. Has he moved too fast? That's going to be up to you guys. My wife says no. I'm in between. That's the question. Is Trump moving too quick? That's up to you guys. I mean, I guess you got to eventually do it at some point, right? When I say too quick, it needs to be done. But as far as the bulldozers are coming. Now, what I'm hearing is they got the National Guards with the police. They're giving them about an hour. Mike, I don't know, Mike. Is that enough time? An hour or two? But they're giving them about an hour to take their belongings before they take their tents and throw it in to the dumpster, and they have their gloves on. I don't know. I hate to be I would say maybe a little bit more time. But anyhow, that's what's going on. That's what we're talking about today. Come on in. We are talking that and hopefully praying for a ceasefire. Appreciate it so much. I'll read some comments in a little bit. I would think 24-hour notice, Mike. At least 12-hour notice. I wish they would give them more notice. I don't like the hour. You got to understand, for us maybe, for most of us, even an hour is tough. Imagine, suffering from some mental illness, some alcohol, some depression, maybe you lost a loved one, and, they probably put up notes, Mike, and all that. But all of a sudden now, you got 1 hour, 60 minutes, move. That there can create some violence. So I think I'm with you on that, Mike. Yeah. Anyhow, that's what we're discussing. Now we're gonna get into more of this live with Putin. Are you camping? No, I am not camping today. No, but I do camp. This is a camp here in Washington, D.C. And these people are, this man here, this went viral here. I don't know who this man is. But by the way, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, if you feel comfortable, let us know where you're coming in from. If you feel comfortable, state and city, and if you live in Washington, your boots on ground. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you reading? How's it touch your heart? Are you for this? Against it? Love to hear from you. Shout out to the moderators. On those comments, I don't think there's a right or wrong comment, but just do us a favor. You guys can eat me up alive and call me anything you want. Just be respectful to the audience on here. No hate, disagree, no hate on President Trump, no hate on Biden or former president. It's a simple thing. So thank you very, very much. UK, what's up, Andrew? Hey, Andrew, thank you. You were here the other night. Appreciate you, Andrew. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody. Let us know if you're coming in. Northern California in the house. Kathleen, what's going on with the fires? Off topic just for a second. Are those fires calming down just a bit? And what are you hearing in California with Gavin Newsom as far as in California, Kathleen, on the homeless? You seen anything being redirected in different areas? In a few words. Canadians here. What's going on, Tony? How are you, Tony? Hellhole. What's up, Joe? Thank you for being here. Let me check into, if I could real quick. I got to do something real quick, guys. I just want to be right back. I got to check something out here. Be right back. Okay, so if you're just coming in, thank you so much. Let us know where you come. Today, we're talking about two different subjects here. Number one, the homeless. It's now Thursday. Trump has implemented to relocate, clean up, make D.C. safer. Crime has escalated, according to Trump. According to the Democrats and city officials are saying crime is about the same or down. I don't know. I'm not there. What I'm hearing and reading, though, from a lot of people, Democrats, Republicans, crime has escalated in California. It's definitely escalated here in Las Vegas, right, Mike? And other states and cities. We're also going to talk about Putin and Donald Trump. Who's more prepared in tomorrow's, I call it a sit down, like the Italians used to do. I believe it'll be a sit down. I believe this is the best thing. Remember, Zelensky is not going to be sitting down. It's going to be Trump and Putin. And like I said a week ago, guys, what did I say? What did Uncle Sal say? I have this feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that Zelensky will be replaced. Hey, Ozzy, my deepest prayers are with you, my friend. Deepest prayers are with you, with your mom, and also with Maribel, who had a little accident, but she is home and doing well. So prayers for anybody who's having a kind of a down week, but deepest prayers with you, Ozzy. Appreciate everybody being here. I think Trump's more prepared. 100%. Trump has the cards in his hand. I feel that Zelensky will be replaced. He has the cards in his hand. Russia is feeling the heat. Trump is going to cripple their banks. Putin loves money more than probably his health. He's a sicko. He's a psycho. But if he can kind of get into his crazy head a little bit and make like he's winning, but he's not winning, that he's going to get this, that, whatever, and replace Zelensky, if they can do all that, it would be an amazing job to ceasefire and try to end this war for at least the near future. I would like to say forever, but at least for the near future. So once again, too many people are dying. As Mike alluded to many times, Mike M, our loyal moderator subscriber, who it's no good for us. It's money, more spending, more tax paying. War's no good, not good, not especially 3 years. So we can't have it. I'm optimistic, guys. How about you in the chat? What do you think? Do you think tomorrow this war will be a ceasefire by Monday? Yes or no? What do you think? We'll be covering that tomorrow. Yes or no, as far as a ceasefire between Ukraine and Russia for 3 years. Oh, Ozzy, yes. My prayers, I checked it out on Facebook. Strong prayers went your way with you and your family. God bless. God bless, my friend. Be strong and thank God. Janine says no. Linda, says yes. Appreciate you guys being here. In my background there is that video there went viral. Vol Carter, how are you? To see that guy pick his tent up like that, and many more picking up their tents and just, moving, and it touched me a little bit. Yeah. So, but the good news is, according to Trump's staff, they're going to relocate them in a safer environment, indoor air conditioner and that kind of stuff. So I hope it's true. I hope they get the help, those who want it in Washington. I hope all these homeless people who want help, that they can get into the facilities with air conditioner now, as we're coming to an end in some hot summers. Let's see here. Putin is scared to death of Trump. I think so. I think that's a fair comment. That comment there. I kind of agree with that. I think Putin is we know he's sick, but I think he's actually scared. Whatever thinking brain that he has left, Putin, I think he's scared. I think he's just scared of losing money, because we are, Moscow, we're eliminating their banks. Anybody who does business, remember, Trump's a businessman, hate or love him, he will make it very difficult for you. China, anybody who does any kind of banking. Its time has come. End this damn war. End it. And on the other side, I'm tired of hearing Trump. You guys know who I am. I'm a Trump supporter mega, but I'm not afraid to say what I say. A lot of you subscribe. We don't want to hear what happened with the previous administration anymore. We know it was the worst administration ever, Trump. I get it. But I'm tired of hearing say we shouldn't be in war. Just get us out of war. Yes or no? Tired of hearing it. Fanud. Get us out of it, Trump. We know it was the worst administration. We know we shouldn't be in war. I know that. Most of you guys know that. Get us out. All right? And sit down. Play the Godfather. Whatever you got to do. Make him know if he can't refuse. Make him think like he's winning. Lovebirds is in the house. And end this terrible, terrible war. Terrible war. Now, appreciate... Oh, Don't Peek is in the house. Good to see you. Appreciate all new subscribers. Thank you so very much for liking and sharing these videos and live streams. But more importantly, the shorts that we have out. Thank you so much for sharing. If you're new, sharing these shorts, making a homeless awareness, and showing you on how bad it is still out there with homeless. Hopefully Trump is a step ahead and wants to do more for the homeless. I know a lot of you are going to come across and say, hey, Days, how are you? Trump's making it worse. That's your opinion. You know, you see a guy like that, it's sad. It is sad. But I think at the end of the day, Trump wants the best for the homeless, the best for the people in D.C., California, everywhere. So, unfortunately, it's sad to see this. Thank you, Lemon J. Thank you, Mike M. Unfortunately, it is very sad. But I think long-term, Leanne Bell, how are you? I think long-term, it's going to be well. You're not going to help them all out, but at least we can get it in a better situation than them being on the streets, in the parks. And, you know, I just talked about how dangerous it is, or it could be dangerous for you and your family, walking by needles and this and that. Well, think about how bad it is for the homeless people. Do you guys know on how many homeless people lose their lives every day? I mean, every time I'm in Vegas where I go down there to help them, almost every other time, this is a fact, believe it or not, I have shorts. There's an ambulance, police, and people are getting hit, stabbed, crime. They fight among each other. People run them over. People have no heart. A lot of things happen. So this is another reason why Trump needs to implement and get these people relocated into a safer, better environment. Got it, Don't Peek. Thank you. Appreciate that. So you got to be open-minded on this, guys. Got to be open-minded. And believe me, I help out the homeless. We help out the homeless, me and my wife. Lemon J, I want to say before I forget, Maribel, on behalf of Maribel and me, thank you for responding from your heart on some of those comments and being respectful as well. So, man, they were eating us up on a lot of people who go onto my shorts. They, on their defense, they just don't know on, you know, they don't see the lives. They maybe see one or two shorts, and they don't know that the proceeds and why we show those videos is to make homeless awareness and continue whatever little help we could get from your end. Me and Maribel are blessed that we're able to do these things, but my goodness, every now and then when we get a donation, it really can help us go forward and, you know, get these meals prepared, and it does help. It really does help. You know, we pass it forward. But let me tell you, just want to say, Maribel says thank you so much for comment on some, and there's just some that are just very rude, but a lot of people are just confused, and I appreciate it. So thank you. All right, I'll read some comments, and we're going to talk about Putin. Sometimes it's not hard to do that, Nathan, but thank you for your comment. Appreciate it. Everybody has different opinions, Nathan. Crystal, how are you, Crystal? She is, well, first of all, Crystal, how are you doing? And God bless you. I hope you're feeling better with your hand. And I hope Isabel's doing well in school. She's doing better. She actually went to work, and she's doing better. It was just a blood pressure problem, Crystal. Thank you so much. She's still a little rattled, and because she feels bad. It was actually her fault. And thank you, Crystal. She's doing well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the moderators on here tonight on this Thursday. Again, I'm normally live every night. If you're on here for the first time, I'm live almost every night. Every now and then I do take a day off. Of course, yesterday, a little accident. Maribel's fine. Maribel, who's Maribel? If you're new, my wife. Of course, I was in no shape on, doing a live. So, but anyhow, if you're new to the channel, we appreciate all like and subscribing and memberships. She's fine, Ozzy. She was, they always happen close to home, Ozzy. You hear that? There's some stats I believe in, and that's a stat. She was within about 500 feet pulling into our development. She was in my Jeep. She figured to take the Jeep. I needed the car to go feed the homeless, save a little gas, and she was worried about coming home and cooking for me. She's worried about her mom. You know what I mean, Ozzy. Her mom's not doing well. I don't feel bad, and all that going on. And she stopped real quick, Ozzy. She stopped. She made a stop. A car flew by 60 miles per hour. Maribel thought the car was completely going to stop. Maribel bumped her, hit her. The lady gets out. No license, no insurance. Could have been illegal. However, we're still responsible to fix our car. And the lady was bitching and complaining. Well, I think I'm going to get a good lawyer. Harvey shows up and his BMW, and here she is on the, oh, this hurts, that hurts. But I wish that lady well. Hopefully it all works out well. But she's fine, Ozzy. The Jeep can be fixed, and life goes on. Life goes on. All right. But yeah, we're going to get into, what was I talking? Somebody said crack pipe earlier. Listen, guys, I understand what people say, lay off the crack pipe. There's a choice to be homeless. I'm going to cover all that. I already know what people are going to say. I was one of those people. I used to think like that. And thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You just hang in there and be, give your family support. Beautiful photos of the family. Touch me in here, and she'll be fine. She'll be fine on there. But 2 accidents though, Ozzy. And Maribel laughed a little bit. 2 accidents in 2 months. I'm like, Maribel, I don't know that we need to pull the license. Man, my big mouth, Lemon J. So here we go. Let's call myself out. I call Trump out, Janine. Call me out. What the hell was I thinking? You know, I'm joking around. What a big mouth I have sometimes. Hey, it happens. So she was a little pissed off, but I felt so bad. I'm like, take away the lights. I was only joking. All right, welcome in, guys. We're going to continue on. Listen, we're going to get into... Oh, let me just talk a little bit more about the homeless. We'll get into Putin. Listen, yeah, Janine, you know, we're not perfect, right? Anyhow. Here's the deal with homeless. I used to think, like, they're all lazy. Why don't they get a job? Lay off this. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing drugs? Can't they get better? I was young. And, you know, I was actually homeless for a while. And, you know, it's not a choice. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. I see so many people over 50 years old. Oh, it'll never happen. I'm very successful. Everything's good. And I don't wish this, but things happen. And I said this before. You can lose a pet. You can lose a spouse. Oh, Isabel. Will do, Isabel. Thank you so much, Isabel. Will do. Will do. She should be home shortly. Thank you so much, Isabel. Shout out to our youngest moderator behind the scenes, Isabel, and our older moderator. He's not on here tonight. He's under the weather, Aaron, who are behind the scenes doing what they can do. But anyhow, it's not really a choice. Well, it is. It is, but it can affect you different. You know, you can lose somebody, get wrapped around some, if you're younger, some bad environment of people, drugs, and you could be addicted. Some of us on here can take a drug, please don't, and not get addicted. Others could get addicted. Muscle relaxers, and there's so many drugs I can't pronounce. I've said this over and over, that your grandmom could be on. People have a surgery and doctors prescribe them. I'm not blaming the doctors. 3 years later, they're still in pain. They're not in pain. There's addictions. All of a sudden, they get caught up. They don't pay their bill. So you have that. And then, of course, you have people who gamble, addiction. Then you just have people who want to be out there because they feel they're safer out there. There's all kinds of combinations. But what do? We try to help them. And I think Trump has good intentions. I just think that Trump has a bad way, in my opinion, not Maribel's, in my opinion, sometimes, explaining what he's doing, right? His words come out a little rough. I like it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. And I think coming out a little rough, and instead of explaining details on how, in this case, cleaning up the homeless, people would think different. But then again, Trump's been kicked around, punched around, eat up by the media, made up stories and all this. It's hard. You only can carry so much, right? So it's very difficult. I want to move on a little bit. I'm going to read comments, and then we're going to move on to the Putin and Trump tomorrow. If you didn't know, Putin and Trump will be together with them together, translator, I understand that J.D. Vance will not be there, but I believe Marco Rubio will be very close by, and Putin's right-hand man will be close by. It will be in Alaska, in case you haven't heard. I thought it was going to be Switzerland. I was wrong. I thought it'd be Switzerland. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's going to be in Alaska. And I'm sure they've been there the last 2 days, making sure everything is safe. And they're going to be a couple feet apart. And they're going to hope that they can compromise in ending the war.
Shout her out, Dad.
Who is that?
Priscilla.
Shout out to Priscilla, a subscriber. Are you on here? Oh, are you on live?
Super fan.
Super fan.
Dad, I start my new job.
Congratulations. Richard's in the house. Hello, Richard. How you doing? God bless Richard. Stop making excuses for who? Oh, Trump? No, there's no excuses. I've called Trump out plenty of times. I'm a Trump supporter, so we'll move on from that. Hey, Richard, I hope you're doing well on this Thursday. All right. I will say it in 1 second. Don't peek. Hold on. Jimmy, first of all, Jimmy, God bless you. I hope you're doing well, Jimmy, and thank you for your comment. That is, first of all, Jimmy, I don't know how old you are. Just by that comment, you act young. But hold on, before you guys, I'm with homeless every single day. Sit down, have dinner, have lunch with them. Been there, so we don't know homeless. Now, I don't know if you are homeless or what. I don't know how to take that comment. There's a lot of people on here that help out. I don't mean financially, meeting homeless. So I thought that was a little bit off when you're saying that. You got to be careful on what you're saying. Now, I have no problem with it, moderators, on a timeout or anything, but I just want to send that back on there. All right. Yeah. There's a lot of different opinions. I mean, I'm reading some of these comments. Some are, oh, sorry, don't peek. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. There you go. Don't peek. That's for our loyal subscriber, Don't Peek, a.k.a. Love Birds, who is working. Yeah, you just don't know until it happens. We're going to move on and talk more about Putin and Trump. There it is. There it is. Don't peek. There it is. Yeah. So, guys, my thoughts are this. I'm hearing people say, oh, it's just a wasted meeting in Alaska regarding to Trump. Nothing will be accomplished. The war will continue another 2 years. I feel different. I feel that there's something going to be accomplished. I think that fact that Trump wants to be out there. Thank you. Thank you, Isabel and Crystal. Thank you. Yeah, she starts, I believe, next week. So that's very nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, she deserves it. She'll be working as a pharmacist, messing with all those different kind of complicated, complex antibiotics, all these different kind of drugs. All you can do is try. I have to hesitate on, all you can do is try, Ozzy, yes. I have to hesitate on that because YouTube has, you can't say certain, even though I am a registered nutritionist, I got to be careful. I got some on my YouTube, I can't say different words. Like I can't say, I mean, where are we going with all this? It's really, I'm afraid to even say anything, but anyhow, I got to be careful on certain narcotics I can say, but I can't get into this, that, whatever. They're really getting strict. They got to have rules, but anyhow, let's move on. Yeah, okay, we're talking about the Putin here and what's going on with Putin. And it won't be at the White House, but it'll be in Alaska. Beautiful Alaska. Hey, if anybody here is from Alaska or on here tonight, let us know what you're seeing in the sky. I mean, how's the security? I'm sure, man, they're like Putin, Trump, together in Alaska. Man, they got to make sure everything's secured, huh? King Putin, somebody said. King Putin. Get all those homeless there. That was last week. And this week, that's here in Vegas. I don't know how well you can see it. That was last week. This week, not as many. So already, our governor, who is a Republican, Lombardo, has already implemented laws in force and getting these people away from certain areas of Las Vegas, Nevada. So he's already implemented those. Argentina, Marcos. How are you, Marcos from Argentina? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. God bless you and your family over there. Argentina. Never been there, but thank you. Thank you for coming in and letting us all know where you're from. Appreciate that. Phoenix. I'm reading Phoenix comment real quick. What's up? Guys, yeah, I've seen The Sopranos. Yes. And I would say on that, only very good show. Only 25% of it is reality. It was based on a Jersey crime scene, but yes, I've seen it. Yeah. How about the earthquake in California? They're saying 100 small earthquakes today, plus some over by Russia. Richard, I've been out all day. I did not follow any of that. Maybe Crystal. I don't know if Crystal's still on. Anybody who's in California? Crystal or anybody else? Did you hear about those earthquakes in California and Russia? Yeah, remember, guys, a couple weeks ago we had the big one off a couple miles out of Russia, and they were worried about tsunamis and everything. We covered that. If you're new to the channel, speaking of earthquake, we cover, weather and mass shootings. The homeless, of course, is our main, what we do here. Dizzy, what's going on? Thank you, Dizzy. Appreciate you being here. Dizzy, I've been having some very, very not good cigars lately. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're smoking some good ones. Huntington Beach, California. There you go. Beautiful there. Yeah, I gotta get a guy. I tried. I'm gonna smoke one later on, Dizzy. Reading some comments here. Northern California. Ozzy, Maribel's been there. It's beautiful. There's Trump with the cigar, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Dizzy with the Trump cigar. Hey, Dizzy, thank you for the membership. It's not on notes. I appreciate it. I didn't say, oh, it's okay. Thank you very much and for your support. It's good to see you on here for a little bit, Dizzy. Thank you. Crystal, thank you for putting that in there. Thank you so much. What's going on, Detroit? Oh, wow, Don't Peek. Well, good for him. I mean, Don't Peek, he deserves it. I'm sure he's working hard and... Dizzy, thank you. You help out and everybody. I could not do it without you guys, so I appreciate it. And hope I can see you next time around here. That was a great time. I'll never forget that moment. Simplest things, Dizzy. A cigar, a drink, whatever. Good to see you on here. Nacho Pancake, like and subscribe. Love what you do. Thank you so much for putting that in there like that. Very nice. In fact, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put that in there. Nacho Pancake. We're going to put it in there just like that. Sorry, lovebirds. I wanted a Nacho Pancake. That's nice. Very nice. It is expensive, Don't Peek. That's very expensive. But you know what, Don't Peek? Once in a while, if you can afford it and it's not hurting you in any way, you got to treat yourself. That goes for anybody out there, real quick. Every now and then, if you can do it, treat yourself. In that case, it was Don't Peek's husband's cigar. All right, what we got over here? Saul Goodman's older brother. What's going on, Grant? You put that in there a lot. What's up, Vehicle? Thank you for your membership, Vehicle. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. 6 earthquakes, 72 miles from San Francisco, 2.6 to 4.0 from our sideline meteorologist, Lemon J. If you're just coming in here, we've been on for 41 minutes. We are now going back and forth a little bit with the homeless and Trump implementing and cleaning up D.C. and other states and city, along with the sit down tomorrow with Putin and Donald Trump. North of San Francisco. Yeah, I got to tell you, man, there's been a lot more earthquakes, at least in the last couple of weeks, no? I mean, I know some will say, oh, they're happening all the time, but for me, it's been quite a few earthquakes lately, you know? Quite a few. And then, of course, most recently, that big 8.0 off of Russia. Speaking of Russia. Let's see here. My love does it good. First of all, my love does it good. I haven't read your message yet, but very unique YouTube name. My love does it good. Think about it. Okay. And I think the question was, and Trump's got stop Medicaid and Medicare all messed up. Not necessarily all true on that, but thank you for your comment. Not all true. Medicare is not being touched. Medicare and Medicaid is different, but thank you for your comment. And Medicaid is work hours, but you're somewhat right. Thank you. Oh, my love does it good. You sound like me. I'm the same way, and I wasn't being rude yet. I mean, he's not perfect. Let me just say this to everybody. He's not perfect. I've talked about this. We've all talked about it. I'm not going to call anybody's names out. But he's definitely, I want everybody to just say this. I'm not here to talk into Trump or being a Republican or conservative. You know, I look at this real quick. I'd rather have Trump fumbling the ball, saying a few things that's crazy. Not necessarily everything is perfect, but he's trying. And you got to remember, like right now, tomorrow, not right now, but at least tomorrow, he's trying to sit down with Putin. I don't think Biden even knew who Putin was there at the end. I mean, I'm sorry. And think about this. He's already, those borders, I don't think we realize how good it is to close those borders. You know how many people were dying? You thought I was going to say something else, right? You know how many people were losing their lives trying to come over here and this and that fence? Or they don't tell you that, do they? Fake news saying that. Not to mention how many people were coming here, taking necessary Medicaid and stuff away from the homeless. Then that's accomplishment right there, right? And it's stepping up and taking out nukes in Iran. That could have been serious down the road. Maybe in a couple months or a year. Could have been very bad. Nukes could have been destroyed. Could have destroyed the East Coast, you know. He is bringing back, you know, making America healthier. He's got some good people on his team. And again, he's not perfect, not even close. But I'd rather have somebody who's trying to make America, American ways, a common sense, and that kind of approach, right? Better than what we just had. And what we could have if the Democrats don't change their way. They need to change it. You need two parties. I've said this many times. You're not going to hear this from any other MAGA or Democrat. You're not going to hear from a Democrat. We need two parties, right? You need competition. I can't be the only personal trainer in town. So competition's good. Competition, YouTube, this and that, whatever. But right now there's no competition unless Trump does something craziness. And wait a minute. Once he ends this war or ceasefire, the Democrats the very next day are going to say, behind closed doors, oh, I don't like this guy, but he did it. Hey, honey, come over here. Got any pizza? Look at this guy get. He just stopped the gosh darn war. Right? And then they're going to come out and say, behind closed doors. But reality, you know what they're going to say? Oh, man, why did he do this last year? Why didn't he do it on day one, day two, like you said? I guarantee that's going to happen. Instead of saying, we We don't still care for you, Trump. You have a little ego, but we like what you did. No, they don't do that. They won't do that. And I'm not saying the Democrats who are on here. I am not calling you guys out at all. I'm talking the party, the representatives, the senators. 90% of them would not applaud for him on this. And he will end that war. All right, move on. So I just wanted to get that point across. You got to think about that. Bob and John regrets voting for him. Love President Trump. I hear you. Who's that from? Oh, Deborah. Welcome back, Deborah. Vehicle. No, I don't think he even knew who Putin was. I'm not joking, guys. His last 6 months, I don't think Putin knew who his wife was. And I wish him well. I wish him well with his health, cancer. I don't think he knew what the hell what was going on. I really don't. My love does it good. I'll tell you one thing. He brought peace for different countries. Yeah, and peace. Thank you for adding that in. You're right. Right. So, yeah, I'm with you, though. I mean, some of the stuff he says is ridiculous. Epstein. If you're new to my channel, guys, people, oh, you sound like a Democrat. No, I sound like, I'll call you, it's because I vote for you. Just because I sit down, have a beer with you in a bar, I can call you out when I can call myself out. So, but at the end of the day, you must tell yourself you're going to have what you had before, or an AOC, or a Gavin Newsom, or a Cory Booker, or Pete Buttigieg, or some of those candidates. Or would you have somebody who's a little cocky, maybe too much, kind of what you see, what you get, says some ridiculous things, maybe moves a little too fast. You judge. You tell me. All right. I hear you, Robin. God bless you. I hear you, Scott. Let's do it. Make you my consigliere. I hear you, Tony. We have was that another Fabian? Where's our other Fabian at? I'm hearing from my sources, Fabian. I'm hearing from my sources, Gavin Newsom is making a run. He really wants to be the president. He's got that age, in his 50s, I think. He's younger than me. He says he's ready to go. He says, I'm ready. He goes, I'm going to be the president. I'm going to win. He's optimistic. Thank you, Lemon J. So Gavin Newsom. By the way, speaking of Gavin Newsom, what has he done as far as the homeless goes? What has Gavin Newsom done most recently or any time for the homeless people, He kind of just, as Crystal's in here, Crystal can help us out a little bit because she's there. And help us out if you're in California. What has he done for the homeless people? What has he done for the vets who fought for this beautiful country, the veterans? What has he done for you in your beautiful home or what has he done in California? He wants to run for president. He can't even handle the state of California. He must be the worst governor they ever had. There's been some bad governors in California. They haven't had a good governor since Ronald Reagan. Arnold was, meds and meds, but this guy, Newsom, the worst. The worst. And how he handles the fires and he wants to be president. They really do, Crystal, or excuse me, Janine, they really do deserve better. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. California is so beautiful. Mountains, ocean. It's nice. Santa Barbara, wineries. There's nothing wrong with California. It's how it's run. And they better get their shit together. I think they will. But it's not going to be from Gavin Newsom. Or Hillary, excuse me. Kamala. Not going to be from her. 36%, the polls, according to Lemon J, percent for Gavin Newsom. Jennifer, it's too expensive. You got to be a millionaire to live okay. Let me continue. You got to be a millionaire to live okay. Think about what I just said. Just to live okay. That's a lot of fazuls. California is so upside down. They've ruined it completely, but they got to get it back. I don't even want to go there anymore. I don't even want to go there anymore. And the traffic, that's a whole nother subject I won't get into. Cali and New York may be the only two states that knew some. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much, that's it. I mean, he couldn't win anything else. Julio, how are you? Go Trump, go. He says, go Trump, go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here what we got over here. Las Vegas sucks too. Hot and ghetto. Karen Slater? That pronouncer? Hey Karen, how are you? I'm in Vegas. I agree, Karen. I agree. I've been here 26 years, Karen. Fighting for the homeless, but I think you might be right. I think Vegas might be on this last chapter. These gangs come from California, New York too. Would never happen when the Chicago outfit was here. Never. They get down there and their YouTube videos. One was arrested. I think it was Sin City Family. It was funny, calling it his city, his state. They come here with their pants hanging down, getting drunk, cussing, fighting, instigating, and then calls to a murder from another YouTube channel. Over subscribers. You would have thought there was kids in school. Shooting right on the strip. What kind of class is that? Innocent people. Gangs, marshals. Vegas used to be beautiful. But guess what? It's going to come back. I'm fighting and fighting, Karen. A lot of things went wrong in the last couple years. And Steve Sisolak, the previous governor, he was part of this. He didn't do anything good. And by the way, yes, I've called out this governor too. All right, we're going to move on. But yeah, Vegas needs to get their shit together. It's a shame. You're right, Lemon J. A lot of different gangs. A lot of different gangs of all types of nationalities. And the mob is rolling over in the grave. Not only the mob, people who grew up here that are in their 50s and 60s and 70s, the way they dress, how they go in a casino. I better stop right there. All right. Hey, Pat Adam Schiff. He's a piece of shit. Let's leave it at that. And it's a shame. Oh, wait a minute. Don't peek. Forgot to tell you we're coming to the U.S. in February. Good. Very nice. Good to see. Hopefully you can make your way over to Vegas, but enjoy yourself wherever you go. Airfare is going down. Airfare is starting to go down. Airfare is going down. But anyhow, yeah, Vegas. Yeah, I can go on and on about Vegas. I was on a live stream talking about Vegas. A lot of things need to change in Vegas. A lot of these people who come here from other states, majority of them, where I'm at, are nice people, hardworking people. But then you have these gangs and ghetto. Why, Karen? Well, a lot of things. For me, Karen, first thing that comes to my head is this. I love sports. nothing more better in sports. I like betting on sports a little bit. I have fun with it. But I think once they I think hockey would have been okay. They try to make this a sports town, Karen, or anybody who's living in Las Vegas. And the conventions here, they're not catering to the conventions. And I just think that the sports, the Raiders, I think, again, real quickly, a lot of people came here, hardworking people, nice people, trying to make the best. And I think it just brought a lot of these people from certain bad areas of California, other parts of the world too, not just California. It's unfair to say all California. Some from New York, some from where I'm from, Jersey, Philly. And it just grew so fast. And, these Section 8s that they have, they're putting more in. And, I mean, you're having more violence. And I also think they had open sesame. I think they kind of let their guard down on Fremont, with all the drinking and stuff. I'm all for that. And boom. I mean, shootings, almost fights every night down there. When I moved here, it wasn't that bad. You would have a couple people go out of line. But I think that's what it is. I think the sports, I think the bringing a football team here, the Raiders they've always seemed to be that ghetto theme. I think that had to do 50% of it, but that's my thought. And the way it's run. I thought this governor, who's a Republican, former sheriff, his name is Lombardo, he's doing better, but he's not moving fast enough. So, but you know what? This crime is everywhere. Guys, crime is up almost in every state. I have a Mormon friend in Utah, Cedar City, Mormons, crime there too. Some from the Mormons, he says. These were his words from Mike. Not Mike on here. Sorry, Mike. A friend of mine, a client of mine. It's people that also move from California, New York, Cleveland, wherever, other parts of the world to there. So crime is even up in Utah. Crime is up. And it all goes back to what I said. A lot of this has to do with working on mental health programs and reach out programs and, trying to, and maybe we can go on and on, but I won't. It has a lot to do with people spending time with their kids, their grandkids, communication, that kind of stuff. There's a lot involved that's just my opinion. Communication, that kind of stuff. Things are just not like they used to be. When I grew up, knew when to go home, neighbors looked after each other, kids were exposed. I think some of it, the internet's a problem. Again, I don't want to go on and on with it, but a lot of shit. All right. That gay hat, somebody says. Dr. Beast. No relations to Mr. Beast. No relations at all. That's okay if you have the baby. That baby's getting big every day, I'm sure, Don't Peek. The baby. The baby's getting bigger and bigger, huh? There's some funny comments. Read Janine. Let's see here. Sorry, Janine. Newsom said that someone sent him a Trump 28 hat. I'm sure he put that hat on, Janine. I'm sure he put it on. And loud, like me, Don't Peek. The trolls are out tonight, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Welcome in, Martha. Appreciate you guys being here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and should be that way. As long as it's respectful, I have no problem. Should be able to voice your opinion. And on this channel, or on behalf of myself and our moderators, voice your opinion. Just be respectful and think. Um, Now, Barack Obama, I know a lot of people want him to be arrested. Not going to happen. Should he be? That's up to you guys to decide, but not going to happen. Don't Peek, we probably would spend an hour and a half to 2 hours, Don't Peek, me and your husband, smoking a cigar, maybe a scotch. I think he drinks, or maybe he doesn't drink, or coffee. I'm sure we would. And you and Maribel would be like, are you kidding me? I would love to meet you. I'd love to meet everybody. Well, not everybody, but most of you. I hope not, Anthony. I always thought they were they really, well, they're just not good owners. Maybe. Yeah, crime. I'm reading some crime stuff. Crime is it's just up. It's rising, and that's why Trump has, forced and implement crime and getting some of these people, not just homeless people, and trying to relocate the homeless people. Not that they all make the crime, but and you have to put a stop to it. People need to be safe. People need to be very safe when they're walking the streets of D.C., Philly, Alabama, Las Vegas, Chicago, Florida, So, yeah, I mean, if you don't step up and change things and enforce some of these laws, what's going to happen? You're going to have more crime. And unfortunately, more people are going to get hurt and possibly lose their life. So I think I agree with Trump doing this. I just wish he would communicate better with his audience, with his supporters, and with the people. That's my complaint. I would just like a little bit more communication, but I support what he's doing in this particular situation. All right. Yep. Have a good night, Martha. Release the files. Release the files. What files? Oh, the Epstein files. Relocate in Washington. They're trying to relocate them miles away from the city into some camps and buildings and try to get them the help necessary that some of these people want and counsel them, nutritionists and that kind of stuff. All right. I heard I might talk about this tomorrow. Maybe. As far as the Epstein files, I might go over that tomorrow. What I'm hearing is now on the 15th, or what is today? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I think tomorrow. Tomorrow, I heard that Maxwell, she has got more names now on this black book documents. So if you believe her, more names are being out there. And I'm hearing that there's some very high profile names. So thank you, Don't Peek. So we'll see. I might cover it tomorrow. Somebody says free Ghislaine, whatever how her name is. What a piece of shit she is. I mean, you got to understand, guys, she's been charged. This isn't a person allegedly. She's been charged with horrific crimes. Maxwell. Ghislaine Maxwell, I think her name is, right? Whatever the hell it is. Touching girls, recruiting women, turning them in prostitution, just as bad as Diddy. And I guarantee you, and by the way, the racketeering on Diddy, if you want to turn things around, I'll say this again, the biggest mistake they did on Diddy. Racketeering is for organized mafia, Italian mob bosses. They knew that. Diddy was in it on alone. They knew it, and that's why he got a pat on the wrist. Now, Maxwell, I want everybody to think about this. 20 years, I've said this before, she should get life. If that was your child, if that was your kid, your babies, your granddaughter, I mean, that was horrible. Bringing these people and taking them out of broken families, recruiting, looking for poor young ladies at the age of 14, I believe, 15, 16, from broken families in different parts, and pretty much making them feel comfortable for an hour. Who does that? And then send them over to this piece of crap who's not with us anymore. Well, most of us think he's not with us anymore. Omar, how are you? Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your post. Appreciate it. So, yeah. But anyhow, I think she's going to put some names out there. Or she has, I quote, more names all of a sudden. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Jason. Yes. Jason. Yeah. Appreciate everything, the post you put with Trump. Greatly appreciate it. It's not unnoticed. Hello, Craig. How are you, Craig? Welcome in. If you're new, like and subscribe. Let me check out the top fans here. Whoops. Why can't I get there? Oh, here it is. Lemon J, Mike M, Duck. We got Angie's 4102. Thank you for being top 4. Richard, number 6. Number 5 is Kate. And the list continues. Seal, our top 10. Jason coming in 11. Crystal at 12. Thank you for your comments and the top fan. Once again, YouTube, engineering department, mixing it up a little bit recently and putting in the top fans. I like it. Rico Suave. Remember that song, Rico Suave? Rico Suave. Biting. Showered. And I can't read the rest of their comment, but you can put that comment, but I can't read it because of this, that, whatever. They have their guidelines. Let's see here. I bet that Joe and Hunter. By the way, Hunter is out. Did you guys see the most recently? Hunter Biden now. What the hell is he talking about with these? He's making his dad worse and worse. He's better off just shutting up. CP, what's going on? I think he was talking about Melania. He was talking about somebody. Something happened. Susan, how are you? Was it Melanian? Was it Hillary? I forget. He was saying some shit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 91 likes. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new, like and subscribe. If you enjoy the content, we are here live almost every day. Every now and then we take a day off. We have plenty of short videos for the homeless and helping the homeless, making homeless awareness here, at least in Las Vegas metropolitan area. We will, in a couple weeks, we're going to be doing something new with the homeless. But I'm not going to, my wife said, don't say anything yet. But we got some new stuff coming in to help out with homeless. Richard, I seen that. Thank you, Richard. I just got to do something here real quick, guys. Hold on. I got to fix something here real quick. Hey, Tish, how are you? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tish. Absolutely, Pat. Once again, happy birthday to French Fries. Happy birthday, Janine, celebrating the whole week. What do you want from me? Maribel's is Monday. Anybody else's birthday tonight, tomorrow? If it is, happy birthday. God bless you. Moderators, the best. Got the best. The best moderators on this channel. You know, you hear YouTube channels saying we got the best moderators, right? That means they do. That means they do. I love it when I hear that. But you got to have them. You got to have them. Barron Trump, the next president. Probably so. No. But in our future. He presents himself as a young man very well. Pat, thank you. And I'm saying that on behalf of all of them. All of them. Janine, Lemon J, Mike M, Lovebirds, Crystal, Isabel, Ivanka. Maybe. Yeah, he's too young. He's too young. He's got about 12 years, 20 years. He's got to grow, get more experience. But Ivanka, yeah. Possible. Hello, Diane. Diane La Rosa. Forget about it. How are you? Frank Sinatra look. Absolutely. Blue eyes. I don't have blue eyes. Frank was a icon. I like to tell a story. I heard a story from Frank Galata. Rest in peace, Frank Galata. He was part of the Chicago outfit. We smoked cigars together. Nice man. May he rest in peace. It wasn't for Frank Galata. We don't have a Vegas. That's where I'm at right now. Background is Washington, where they're cleaning up, relocating the homeless. But they made Frank Sinatra an offer he couldn't refuse. He was drinking a scotch. He got drunk one night, Bugatti in a time. He's got a few drinks, and he didn't want to perform. And he goes, you have two choices. And the Chicago outfit said the two choices were you perform, or you're out the fourth use at the Sands, or you jump 4 floors down. And he ended up having his best performance that year, Frank Sinatra. True story. Stars on the channel, Mike. Oh, Richard, excuse me, Mike. Richard, yes. I can see it. Yours shows orange, Richard. I can see the wrench, and it's orange. It says Salinger. Yes. Yes. And I know you said star, but I see your star, and I also see the wrench on the moderators. The stars, I've seen a bunch of stars. Oh, there's Fabian. I missed you, Fabian. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see Fabian with the orange. Neo, one is in the house. Hello, Neo. Good to see you. Richard, how are you? Appreciate you tonight. The chat every now freezes just for a sec. You notice that, Fabian? Sometimes it will freeze and you miss. Just have patience with your YouTube sometimes, because the chat will just freeze and then you have to. But yes, I do see the. I see it. So if you're just coming in, we've been on for about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll stay live a little bit longer. We're just going back and forth with Putin and then Trump tomorrow in Russia. And of course, relocating the homeless people is where our topic is on tonight. Oh, no, Sal. I'm saying you're our star. Oh, I'm sorry, Richard. Thank you. Man, I butchered that, Richard. Holy shit. So sorry, Richard. Richard, thank you so much. Sorry about that. Thank you. You would think I was drinking. Thank you. A long day, Richard. And I'm reading the messages. I got it. Thank you so much. Lemon J, high five, fist bump. Thank you so much. Yeah. F them. We don't want them here in Alaska, somebody says. We don't want them. Pat says you need a drink. Pat, I had one last night. I was watching Fabian show. I had one. Got to work early tomorrow. Tomorrow, for sure. I'm going to need one. Kind of a rough week. But once again, everything passes, guys. Everything just, Omar. Maybe. Now, if you're just coming in, like and subscribe. We appreciate it. We got 98 likes. Again, it's kind of sad seeing these homeless people like that right behind us here. picking up his tent. It went viral, that video, not mine, but somebody had it out, and trying to relocate him from the city of Washington, Trump, and get him into a better place and for their safety and the people in Washington. Also, here in Vegas, I was out there today, less people. So now the next step would be to continue to relocate these people, have the National Guards. Hasn't been too many bad riots. It is still only Thursday in Washington. Let's hope it doesn't escalate. The next step would be probably San Francisco, Lemon J, and probably, Chicago, Pennsylvania, and try to work and get the help that's needed. But again, if you're just coming in, I think Trump needs to explain it probably the way I'm explaining it, and he sometimes is lost with words, but that's what he's trying to do. It's sad though, because a lot of these people are scared. And I think, like me and Mike said earlier, Mike M, our loyal moderator subscriber as well, it should have been like a 24-hour notice, not a 1 or 2 hour notice, in my opinion. I don't know how that was organized. I'm referring to the homeless. Just give them a little notice. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But my sources say it was a very little short notice kind of thing. Now, a lot of these might say, well, wait a minute. Don't they watch TV? Didn't they see it? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. You got to understand, these people are dealing with, they're on medication, drugs, they're mental illness. They lost loved ones. So it's a shock when somebody's coming, National Guards and police, hey, wake up, let's go. So, I'm hoping, I'm sure it wasn't like I just said it. But you know what I mean. So once again, if you are homeless, only you can change. It's very, make that change. Don't get hypnotized. Be in a better environment. People, everybody's different. There's 20 of us here can do something, do a drug, and 5 might get addicted. Some might not get addicted. We got to continue helping, continuing forward on our sources on addictions and alcohol, gambling, etc. We got to reach out and help people. It's not easy. Some people could quit. I had a drug of choice. Yes, I did. My kids know it. In the 80s. Can't say it for YouTube. It's unfortunate. Can't say things. Got to be careful. But I had it. And I was able to pray, whatever. Pray to somebody. I prayed to God. I was able to snap out of it and stop. Some can, some can't. So, and they end up, what's that do? Sometimes you end up with nothing left. In your dire straits, you end up in the grass or park, the streets, a hot pavement like in Vegas, 109 degrees today. And that's why I fight each and every day as much as I can to help put a smile on their face to some of these people on the streets. So I appreciate each and every one of you. That's all we can do. And, if you are in that neck of the woods, anywhere that's homeless, let me just say this. Please use your own judgment. Maybe go with a friend, okay? I'm out there, risking my life. I'm just blessed, what to say and all, but use your own judgment. But when you can, use your judgment. Go with somebody. Bring them a cup of coffee. Bring them a bottle of water. And if you can't do that, just have a conversation with them. You'd be surprised what your voice can do to that individual. It might not get them off the street that day, that hour, or even that week. But you know what? You might just be the one to lift them off the street into somewhere better where they're lost. You might be that voice. You don't know. So, but again, use your own judgment. Well said, Richard. Sal, you have to hit rock bottom before the new road ahead starts. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is amazing. So true. I'm thinking as I'm reading it, Richard. I'm thinking, reading it, registered. So well said. So well said. Great comment. Thank you, Lemon J. Great comment, actually. It is true. Yep. Oh, appreciate it. Politics aside. Thank you so much. No, man, appreciate it. Appreciate your support. I've seen you on here before. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody, guys. Very nice words. Thank you so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. We'll stay live a few more minutes. I mean, we have a situation going on right now that I'm happy in a way that Trump and Putin are meeting. I'm hoping and praying and being optimistic that we got to end that war. Really do. Imagine that, guys. While we're sleeping, while we're eating, while we're drinking, while we're enjoying life, you have two things going on. You have people fighting for their life, homeless, and then you have people in Ukraine and Russia that are losing their lives. They're going, every day in these wars, in these two horrible wars, every single day. Mike M, I love that.
So cheap.
Oh yeah.
It's not here. You can eat the rest.
Uh-oh.
It's the third time.
I don't like eating on the.
I give you so cheap. I have to be good with my husband. Hi, everybody.
They're all asking about your accident.
Oh my God, I don't want to talk.
Two accidents in 2 months,
I
Maribel.
don't want to talk about it. Cheap, wrong.
Not one, but two. But thank God she's okay.
Well,
Barbara, how are you?
the lady speed and passed my car,
Yeah, the lady's fault.
and I don't see it. It's my fault.
Was the lady illegal?
She just a California running.
Jesus.
I think he's looking for trouble like that. That's serious. Because
I'm sorry. I mean, LG, BT for Trump. Good to see you.
Oh, I buy clippers for you too.
Absolutely, Neo. One, yes.
Why you so dressed up today? Where you going?
Meeting. Homeless. So now Trump's relocating. I'm talking to my wife. Trump's relocating the homeless people far away from the city.
Yeah.
But these guys, Maribel, look at this guy. Not much notice, Maribel.
What notice you give me when you're in the street? Did you please stop?
A notice. 24-hour notice.
For what? For get what? You give me a nice blanket.
Only
or a
on this
towel.
live, guys. You'll hear us going back and forth.
No. Anything you have in the street, you should give it in the garbage and go new again. You need to throw away everything and get new start. Get the pictures or something like that. That's it.
And tomorrow, Putin's meeting with the Putin and Trump are meeting
And here he want to do 6 months of school only.
in Alaska. There should be 6 months of school. Did you guys hear that? Thank you, Maribel. Trump says 6 months of school. We went to school 9 months a year. That was too much school. Cut back to school. 6 months.
The other 4, he want to do exercise and all kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good president.
I would say exercise every day. I would have got straight A's. If it was exercise every day,
I never
Mike
knew
M,
he had that.
I would have had A's across. I would have had A's, and A's. Trump wants to make school. How many months?
6.
6 months. Richard said, read your last message.
And the rest, exercise and stuff, like PT and stuff like that.
Yeah, it should be. I don't like to
He said
admit,
they'd be better
but
for the
because
kids.
of my injury years back, I had a little problem, but I fixed it myself, and life is harder now, but at least I am not looking for more meds all the time.
No.
Richard, absolutely. And
I
so,
just hear a story, 26-year-old have what do you call
can
it?
you hear my wife, Richard?
The knee surgery, blood clot, killed him.
Wow.
He told me the story. That's
Wow.
me. 26 years old.
How long has it been for Glorbo now? 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our daughter, 5 years. So anyhow, Richard brings that up because I said I had a choice of an addiction. What we're trying to say is, and Richard, amen. People get addicted. It's just the way we are. We all have some kind of addiction. Some are way worse than others. And you can very easily be on the grass like that man fighting for your tent or on the streets. And a lot of people, mostly younger, will say it'll never happen. Hopefully it won't. People are lazy. Why are they there? Why this, that, whatever? Linda, how are you? It happens. And we should help. Trump should help. Democrats should help. Republicans. And all of us should help out our fellow Americans. Why not?
You don't say hi to the birds today or nothing. Because
No.
they're very sad.
Are they? I'll go down there in a minute.
No, I put her to sleep already. I keep
No, let him out.
Pecans. No, I got it out for 2 hours before. But you have to say hi.
Most don't learn in anything in school anyway.
No, because he take authority of the teachers. He want to put that
Oh.
back too.
My wife agrees with you. Is that clearance?
He expect the teacher to do
Clearance?
everything, and that's not right. He start in the house.
Taylor, how are you? Global economic failure. Some of these teachers, no disrespect, they come from, I'm not calling out the Philippines, but I will say Italy, because I'm Italian. They come over from other countries, and they're teachers, but they can't speak good English. And right, Maribel? Here in Vegas. And how do the kids understand? We got a big problem with that too. But I think you should cut it back. I agree with Trump on that too. Maribel? Every day should be PE, Janine. Every day. All right, guys, got to joke around a little bit. No, I do believe, though, sometimes school could be too long. Don't you remember going to school? You did everything. You're like, oh, shit, we got 2 more hours left. I'll get the hell out of here. I've done everything. I've done my homework. I passed the test. Get me out of here.
Oh, Putin with
Yeah, Putin and Trump tomorrow. They're having to sit down.
You have a life with that, no?
Yeah, they invited me. I said I'm too busy.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good. Now, some people in Alaska, is anybody here from Alaska? What do you see? What do you hear? As Uncle Charlie says, what do you, as far as the security goes in Alaska, with Putin and the president, 48th President Trump in Alaska tomorrow? We used to have a presidential physical education program in schools. Did baseline at start and reset. Go. Yeah, those are the days. I used to love the food fights. They were the best. Nobody got hurt. All you threw was bread, peanut butter and jelly, some milk.
I saw yesterday throwing me something by his man with a Jeep.
What's up, Susan? Another Susan in the house. Susan says, drops in and says, hello. South Carolina loves Trump, President Trump. President Trump. That's right, president, not just Trump. Right, Susan? President. All right. Jupiter must be from South Carolina. Feels different. Freshman Friday was a riot. Every Friday was pizza. Every Friday was pizza in my neck of the woods. In Philly, pizza. Homemade pizza. Philly, Jersey, fresh tomatoes. None of that frozen pizza, Maribel. Fresh.
Did you did the crab?
No. Oh, I'm hungry. I want some crab. I
I told you put it in the oven. You never do it.
I just set up the trolls on here.
Guys, I treat him good with food, and he got mad yesterday, but I did that.
Yeah, LGBT for Trump. Exactly.
You don't talk about it.
Talk about what?
About how mad you got with me yesterday.
I want crab cakes.
No. Why you don't make it? He's changed the subject.
Crabs. I want crabs. Send me some crabs. School. Yeah, we used to start at 7. Exactly. 7:25 is when I started. I couldn't wait for it to snow. There was no school.
This sushi is good at Trader Joe's.
It's fresh. Uncle Charlie, I was just talking about you. What do you hear? What do you say? What do you know? That's how we talked back then. We still do. It's funny. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you tonight. Interesting topic. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I appreciate it. Only if you enjoyed the content. Thank you so very much. It's getting dark, and we got no light. Lights are broke. No lights in here.
You have to put a new fan.
No fans. No like. No like. No lights. Appreciate you guys. We're live each and every day. We got an interesting topic with these homeless that's escalating all over. From a lot of it was calls by the previous administration. A lot of other things we discussed on here. Hopefully Trump is in the right direction, relocating these homeless people. Biggs tomorrow. Let's wish Trump well with handling Putin. Hopefully he goes in there confident. He will. Strong, powerful. Make like Putin is losing. Make like Trump is, Putin is winning. It's been late. And hopefully we can ceasefire and end this war between Ukraine and Putin. Now, if you just came in late, it'll just be Putin, Trump, I believe Marco Rubio, and translators, and they will sit down with a tall glass of water, maybe a coffee. Hopefully they can act like gentlemen and finally, after 3 long years, end this war.
Why he's going?
Richard wants to say something if he doesn't mind, Maribel. Maribel, take a day off and rest your body.
I'm working hard tomorrow. My birthday's Monday, guys.
Her
Nobody
birthday's
cares.
Monday.
Nobody cares.
Wishing-
Listen, guys. So I ordered a chocolate cake, but I don't like chocolate. In 34 years, he knows.
No.
My daughter has
No. I didn't order a chocolate cake. They messed up. I said
Quakers. It got
the
chocolate.
argument that Maribel doesn't like chocolate cake. I called the store, supermarket, Albertsons, as they're wishing you happy birthday, and they
Not yet. Thank you.
strawberry cake. Let me be the first to wish Maribel happy birthday. Janine's birthday was
Yesterday.
2 days ago, Tuesday. And French fries and onion rings, his birthday's tonight.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, I don't know if French fries still on here. Anybody else celebrating a birthday? Happy birthday.
I never rest.
You should enjoy your birthday the entire week, Janine, Maribel,
Oh,
French fries.
I'm going next week with my
Not just one day.
I'm going to
Whole
Sequoia
week.
next week for my birthday. The whole month I'll be doing things with my cousin.
Omar says, happy birthday.
Thank you.
How many people in here are over 50? Who's over 50 in here? Where's the 50 crew? Where's the 50 crew?
What part of Trump going to Alaska? Why he going to Alaska?
To meet with Putin.
Yeah, where?
Anchorage, I think. Lemon J, help me out.
He's probably go to get
What part of what Maribel's question was?
he probably go to a place.
Where
that
is the
nice
sit
beer
down? Where's the meeting being held with Trump in Alaska? We're at Anchorage.
with the oil?
Anchorage. Richard's only 40. Somebody's 29. Kaylee Cat, 29.
She's a baby.
I want to be 29. That's a perfect age. 29's the perfect age. 50, good times 50. Jupiter, I'm 33 over here. Susan said I'm 55 and I feel 20. And Craig says I'm 37. I look 20. Marilyn Adams says I'm double 40. Frank G's 55 over here. Checkmate is also 39. Oh, 39, not 29. Lemon J says, happy birthday, Maribel. Yep.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Absolutely.
I'm
Susan.
so tired.
44 in the house. God bless 44. 59, that's my age, David.
Oh, next
1966 in the house.
year, next year.
Maribel, our next president, probably so. Good time misses the 30s. What are you doing up this late? I have no clue. It's still early in Vegas, Maryland. Maryland? Did I pronounce it right, Maryland? Maryland Adams. I love that name. 53's young. 53's young. Yeah. October 5th, 1965. So I'm older. Oh, you're older, David. Sorry, I'm rubbing it in.
60.
Marilyn. That's a beautiful name. Marilyn Adams. I'm going to take a look at the ages. Now, I'm going to take a look at the top fans real quick. We got Richard, number 1. Mike M, number 2. Who's number 3? Is it Lizette? It doesn't say. I can't. It's SGE. Lemon J's number 4. Good time number 5. And the list continues. Where are you at, Maribel?
Huh?
Where are you at on my live? I need likes.
You wanted me to buy you.
1970. Lynn, 71 years young.
Oh, he gave me my card.
71.
Thank you.
Oh, she finally seen her card. 71 years young. Shout out to Lynn. Marilyn, I'm very new. Marilyn, welcome in. We have a good time on here. We report anything that's going on. We welcome anybody.
Why'd you put cake?
1956. Show the card to everybody.
Oh, yeah, let me read it. You give me beautiful cards all the time.
Maribel said, nobody's business. I'm only kidding. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. I'm making that up. It's getting late, guys.
My bed.
Laugh says, saw a mega hat in California today. Was shocked. Did you really? Did you hear that? He was at Laughs. Our little subscriber was in California seeing MAGA hat. Oh, I did too. Remember, Maribel? On Trump's last administration.
Cute, my little half. Aw, my better half.
What's up, Australia? Maribel's reading her card.
I have a box of cards of sale.
At least I'm early.
Because
I'm early. I'm not perfect, but I'm early.
He gave me the better half.
I don't think they can see it. I'm
But he
on.
gave me beautiful
Hold on.
cards. This is nothing what he
Hold
gave
on.
me
I'll
before.
get rid of the green screen.
You
Hold
go
on.
Hallmark?
Here, put the wall. The wall.
It's the better half. It's never, you never give me one like that. You always give me with flowers and,
I know, something different, right?
yeah, this is different. One day I want to show
You guys
all
wanna
the
read the
cards. Oh my
inside?
God. No.
No.
Thank you.
The wall behind
Where does
me.
this chocolate come from? What is that?
Hallmark. I get my card. Shout out to Hallmark. Hopefully they never go bankrupt. Hallmark? How do you say it?
Hallmark.
Hallmark.
But if I want to go and make one of those little towns they do the movies.
Shout out to Hallmark. I like going in there. I can spend an hour in there. All the different cards. Now she's showing everybody the card. Yeah, she's showing the card. Got me the card. Susan, I love going in there to smell, particularly in Halloween, anytime. Everybody's so nice in there. Hey, where's the birthday cards? They all come running to you. Great management. Hallmark. I really do. Hopefully they never get rid of that store. I'll pay a couple extra bucks to get a good card. No defense to Target or Walmart or the dollar store, but Hallmark is nice. We cannot ever get rid of it. Oh, look at the sunset. Wow. That's going down quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. I had a good time tonight. We're live every day. Let's wish luck, whether you support Trump or not. Let's hope that the war ends, right? It's not a game anymore. Oh, let's hope it ends. I hear people, friends of mine are Democrat. Oh, I hope we want it to end. Hopefully it ends. Prayers and thoughts are with the homeless people. Hugo, what's going on real quick? And we are helping out the homeless each and every night. We'll be continuing to help out each and every day, homeless here in Vegas. With all your support, it helps us out. We will go big again, hopefully Thursday of next week coming. If you're new, like and subscribe. You'll get a tear in your eye, some joy. All we can do is try, and that's all we can do. And that means helping out homeless, your neighbor, your family. All we should be able to try, right? Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. God bless us. God bless Donald Trump. God bless this world. Take care. God bless us homeless. See you on the next live. Make sure you support the other YouTube channels, too, when you go vertical. Give them a little like once in a while. It helps them continue the lives. If you like it, hit the like. See you guys later. God bless. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Mike M., Crystal, Isabel, Lemon J., Fabian, Janine, Maribel, Glorabel, Aaron. Did I miss anybody? Thank you, moderators. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, older subscribers. Thank you, all subscribers. I'm out. Bye-bye.